guys, my name is Jasmine. I am a sophomore in college currently, and I just turned 20 years old, so not a teenager anymore. So this is going to be my intro and day one video to the transformation challenge. And my coach is Hayden, and we're Team G.A.I.N.S. And I'm so stoked to be a part of her team because Emily is someone I've looked up to for a while, and Brandon, their relationship goals to the max. But anyways, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about where my fitness journey started and where I am now and where I want to go with it. So in order for me to talk about my fitness journey, I need to first talk about the root of all my insecurities that bring this onto me. So when I was in 5th grade, yes, 5th grade, so I was about 10 or 11 years old, something like that, I started getting bullied for my weight and how I looked, and I would get called lots of names. I would get chased home from school. I would get books thrown at me during class, teased on, and I never had someone to stand up for me. And my whole childhood I was an extrovert, and once I started getting bullied and everything, I turned into an introvert, and I started becoming depressed. And as a kid, it's crazy, how can a kid be depressed? They're just kids, they should still believe in Santa Claus and all the goodness in the world. So I think that forced me to grow up quickly, mentally, that is. It's hard to talk about it without getting too emotional, because a lot of my insecurities are still there because of this, which is crazy. But every day I try to work on my self-love, which I'm thankful for fitness for, because fitness is my therapy. And that's another thing. Go to therapy as a 12-year-old for suffering with depression and stuff, because I would cry myself to sleep so many of those nights. Why I want to be an inspiration to kids, I want to show them, even if you've hated yourself before, mentally, physically, you can still come back from it. And I was in a dark place for a long time, and when I first tried to lose weight, I did it all the wrong ways. I was in a super caloric deficit, and I was a cardio bunny, and the typical teenage girl, what is she gonna know about lifting weights, you know? So it's been about a year since I actually decided this is it, fitness is gonna become my life. I'm gonna commit to this. I'm tired of how I look, of how I feel. That was the biggest influence for me, how I felt. And I knew if I physically improved myself, my mental improvement would come. And day by day I see more that mentally I'm improving more than physically, which is totally fine with me, because I'd rather be in a good heart and in a good place than have a six-pack. I don't know, but if I could have both, which is what I'm trying to do now. So since I suffered with depression, I had emotional eating habits. I never purged or anything. I don't want to say I had an eating disorder, but I think I had very unhealthy eating habits. So where I am today is I am the most confident I have been ever, but I know I'm not the most confident I could be. So I definitely want to improve more on my self-love, and I want to spread that. I don't know how to emphasize it enough. I want to be an inspiration, but I want to help mentally, not just physically. Anyone could be eat this, lift these weights, blah blah blah, but I want to make a difference. And it's crazy for me, if someone who came from such a dark place, to have such big goals. But like I said, I'm more confident now. I think I'm capable of doing it because I've turned my life around this much, and 2016 is going to be the year I make a difference. Like, I started my own YouTube channel, and like I have people who I already inspire, but of course there's like tons of women who inspire me, like Emily Hayden. But I know that I can aspire to be like her, and that I can achieve that. And while we are like different body types or whatever, like I can be the best me I can be. And by the end of this year, I am going to be and going to look and going to feel like the best possible version of Jasmine I can be. And I'm so super excited that First Form has put this together, because I think it's an amazing opportunity. Like, I watch The Biggest Loser every single year, and every single time I'm like, I wish I was part of some cool challenge like that. And while we're not like on like a farm together all working out, I feel like the support group and the knowledge Emily has to bring to the table for Team G.A.I.N.S is going to take us so immensely far. And I'm sorry I've been rambling for so long. Fitness is like my passion, and I'm super, super excited to be a part of this team. So thank you so much, Emily, and thank you so very much, First Farm. You guys definitely, this company like blows my mind. You guys take it to the complete next level. Like, the dedication you guys put in is the dedication I want to put in with my life and my aspirations. Thank you so much for being such an inspiration, and I hope I can be an inspiration, and I hope I can make everyone proud, including my coach and teammates and myself, of course. So thank you so much. Once again, I'm Jasmine, and thank you for letting me share my journey.